Well, there's your problem. In this video, we're gonna go ahead and fix this thing and hope my jaw recovers while I'm at it. All right, so we're working with an MS-270 today, but this procedure should be pretty similar for a lot of different models. Let's go ahead and get these T25 bolts out. And let's get the starter off. Just go ahead and move the chain lock out of the way. Chain brake. All right, so we just need to get this old rope out of here. Very simple job. Now you're going to want to use any means you have to get this knot out of here. Might have to dig it out. Just some way to get it started. Once you get it started, pull it out. Just do the same thing with the handle. Should come out pretty easy. So this is what I'm using right here. Number 4 1/8" diameter string. Nothing special. Now our old string was 37.5 inches. Now what I like to do on these is go ahead and melt the ends. This will make it feeding it through the little holes quite a bit easier. Be careful, this stuff can get real hot and you can get burned. You might even want to wear gloves. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing fed through. Now we just want to feed through here where the string comes out. Right where we took the old string out, there's a hole in here. Probably can't see it, it's up in here. So let's feed it through here. Probably good to take some pliers and kind of push it. And it's coming out right there. Just like so. Now you just want to tie it in a knot. Just a regular knot, no fancy knot needed. I would try to keep the little tail right here to a minimum, because that's got to go inside that little hole right there. That looks pretty good. There we go. Everything's in there, and it's not sticking up above the surface, so we are good to go. All right, so if you stick with me for a little bit longer, I'm going to reveal the secret sauce that I use to get the spring wound back up. It's really simple, and it works great. Right now, let's go ahead and do the other end right here. Just go ahead and feed it through and just basically do the same thing. We're just tying a knot. And I did burn the end of this one too, so both ends are melted. We just want to tie a knot here. Now, I probably will tie 2 knots in this just to make it a little bit bulkier, because the hole coming through the handle is kind of bigger, so we don't want that to slip through. That should be pretty good. And a lot of times what I like to do, I maybe didn't show it on the other one, is I'll stick the tail down in here first, and that will kind of help that from sticking up. So just like that. That's perfect right there. Now what I'm going to do here is the spring is not wound up, but it needs to be. So all we have to do is take the string out like this and wrap it around in its groove, and we're going to go clockwise just like this. Just wind it all the way up. Let's go around that thing until we run out of string. All right, we're almost there, but not quite. So you can see when I pull the handle, it's already working. But what we need to do is pull this out a little bit like this and hold it with our hand right here. Then just grab the starter and hold it with the other hand and give it one more wrap. See how that works. That's pretty good right there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back together exactly the same way it came apart. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process, and then we'll be back for a quick test. Looks like that pull starter is back to its old self and is working just fine. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, comment below. Thanks for watching.